Um, well, while keeping on the subject of the MCU, there is a small update I want to make. This is probably not going to be like a huge topic. I didn't write this down either, but um, a few months ago, it was rumored that Christian Bale was in talks to play a some character in Thor: Love and Thunder, and lots of speculation over who he was going to be began, and I made a topic. I made that a topic on in the podcast a few months ago, and I'm not quite sure how long ago this was confirmed. This might be old news, which is why we're not really going to talk about that much. But turns out he is playing the villain. Who is the villain? Christian Bale.
Yeah.
The character, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Any quick thoughts on that, SquidWario?
I mean, again with the movie, like I think it's pretty cool how they're starting to like get that movie ready, even though it's gonna be pushed just like every other movie.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Christian Bale being the villain in it? If you don't know, Christian Bale
Oh,
was like the Dark Knight.
oh. I mean, I think that's cool how he gets to play that role.
Yeah, he's a
Like,
big
I'm
actor.
happy for him.
All right, so yeah, there's not much else to say there. I'm sure a lot of you guys know. I'm not quite sure how new that news is, so that's all we're gonna say about that. But still, while keeping on the subject of the MCU, um, so when the news dropped about Christian Bale possibly being a character in Thor 4, like around the same exact time, Scott Derrickson left Doctor Strange 2, or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, over creative differences, which is always the reason for everything. But it was kind of like, you know, who's gonna replace him? I don't know. But um, then the next month, I talked about this on February's edition of the podcast. It was rumored that Sam Raimi was gonna take the director's seat for Doctor Strange 2. Fast forward now, and it's confirmed. Sam Raimi is directing Doctor Strange 2, which, like, I would have preferred Scott Derrickson to direct uh, Doctor Strange because he did a good job with the first one. But if there's anyone to replace Scott Derrickson, I'd say Sam Raimi is a good pick. And it's good that he's back with Marvel. So what are your thoughts on this, SquidWario?
Like, it's definitely good to have him back in the Marvel movies. Yeah, another movie of the Marvel universe that people will.
We'll see. Yeah. Sam Raimi, he directed the first Spider-Man really well. He directed the second Spider-Man really well. Third one was not good, but like a lot of the problems in that movie weren't really his fault. There's a bunch of like stories about that, about how he wanted one vision, or he had one vision, and Sony want like Venom in Spider-Man 3. That was Sam Raimi didn't want that. He wanted to like tell the story about Peter and Harry Osborn, but uh, Sony was like, "Nah, you got to include Venom and Sandman and all this stupid shit." So yeah, but it's good to see he's back with Marvel and in the MCU, which is probably the biggest franchise uh, in movies right now. Um, so that's pretty good. We got and Sam Raimi, he's a good director. So this is
Yeah,
good. And he is like last time I talked about this. It's like he he might he's very likely going to direct it. Right now, I'm saying like he is going to direct it. So that's awesome. I don't get the fan theories about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man coming back for this because it involves multiverses and Sam Raimi is the director. I don't see how that makes any sense. I can't remember the last time Tobey Maguire was in a movie. I think his last movie might have been fucking Boss Baby. So I'm not quite sure. I get it's just a fan theory, but like people are starting to take that seriously, and I don't get it. But any final thoughts, SquidWario?
Well,
Kind of just went on a
I
tangent
mean,
about a fan theory, but any final thoughts?
yeah, I mean, honestly, I kind of agree with your thoughts there. Um, but yeah, like everyone, I think is having all these fan theories, and pretty much, I don't know really what else to say on that. But yeah, there's all these fan theories and stuff, and yeah, that's about it with what I can.
What you can say. All right.